Hello, I'm Mirella.
Hello, I'm Zoe. Welcome to the Critical Obsession podcast.
Our latest obsession has been a Thai BL called Dangerous Romance. The episodes are free to watch on YouTube. There will be spoilers, so you should definitely go and watch the series before listening to us fangirl about it.
A little disclaimer, this idea was born on a normal day when she was drunk and I was hysterical, hence the name. This will contain our personal opinions, random thoughts, and theories. There will be cursing, and also be aware that topics may be adult in nature and alcohol may be involved.
Our laughter will be painful to listen to, but please bear with us. We just watched episode 5 of Dangerous Romance and we want to talk about it.
If you're still with us after all of this, join us on our downward spiral. Okay, so episode 5, my first question for you is, did you make any strange noises while watching this episode?
Ah! I'm so I was shaking. Like I was shaking the whole time, seriously.
I think I kept squealing, that's why I asked about the noises.
I was so excited. And it's so funny. You just mentioned, like, will we see some more of that conversation?
Conversation. I know. And then I was like, oh, so it was grandma's idea. And I'm just like, good idea, grandma. And then grandma being like, he must be a special friend that you love a lot. And he's like, no, I don't love him. And
I
grandma's
don't
like,
love
yeah,
him.
you do.
And
I'm
then
like,
and then we got
grandma
to
knows.
and then we got to him thinking about it. He's thinking about love, Zoe.
I know, right? But he's just like,
God
no, I
does
don't.
not.
I don't. I don't. He's like, and it's like, dude,
Do
you're so wrong.
I?
Yeah, I know, right?
Do
Then
I?
bits on the bed. For a second there, I thought they were going to be sharing a room, and I was just like, surely not, because like they have money. Surely they have a spare room. um,
Yeah.
but like the bouncing on the bed and like encouraging like Salom to bounce on the bed and just like that simple joy of like, and I was just like, oh, he's showing him things again. I'm just like, it's so cute.
But they got closer and closer and closer, and then
We got our first kind of awkward long pause because now they are both so fucking aware of each other.
and the
It's so,
heartbeat, everything. Yeah.
that's right. They feel different, like, and then the shared bathroom, and I'm
And
just like,
Silam was the one who broke the moment again. And then the
mm,
secret, it's a room with a secret. You might not want it. Like
yeah,
it
yeah,
was
the
clear
shared
from the start
bathroom, and
that
he's
there's going
just
to be a
like,
shut button.
yeah, he's just going in there whenever he wants to.
He's like, deal with it.
Yeah, Salam's like, how can I possibly take a shower? But like, I'm seriously. And the bit where like they're at the dinner table before the father came home and like, oh no, when the father came home and his grandma was talking about how Kang asked for Salom to be his tutor again, and he's like so like, he's like, no, I didn't. He's like, stop talking about it, and she's like fully like she's like, okay, yep, sure, like she's like giving him so much shit.
I love the grandma so fucking much,
Grandma
and she
knows.
cutting Kang's t-shirt to fix
Yeah. Well,
Salam's bag. That's genius.
she
That's
should.
genius.
He should totally have sacrificed something. I mean, it's his fault the bag was destroyed, but there's a lesson there. Like, and I love how she says like you have more than you need, like that you don't even know you've got, sort of thing.
And that's so cute how the meal was special because they are welcoming Salam into the house.
Yeah, I thought that was really sweet too, and I really liked that we also got the reveal, like going back to the beginning of the episode where we had the flashback with Grandma, that he's actually expressed his feelings not only to Salom, but we
Yeah,
now know that Grandma also knows.
exactly.
Yeah, I loved that
The
actually.
father
I'm just
being
like,
like,
I love Grandma.
I love her. And then the father being like, don't overdo it, don't overdo it. Like,
Yeah,
dude, what are you doing to a child?
I know. Oh, and then the scene in the bathroom where he was talking to his brother on the phone. His brother's like, see if they've got a safe we can steal shit from. I'm like,
Oh,
seriously, dude? I hate you right now.
and I think he's being serious.
I don't
Because
either, but I'm
Salam did
just
not
like,
take it
still,
seriously,
like,
but he's being serious, I think.
yeah, I'm concerned that that might be the case.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I think that's what's coming. He's going to try to to steal from them.
Mm. But yeah, and like Kang just coming in and like peeing, like I so knew that was gonna happen. And the whole like, did
Taking
I
his
make you
clothes off.
blush? Did I make you blush comment? No, well,
Take
how
a good.
about
He like
now?
said,
What if
take
I
a good
take my
look.
clothes off?
Yeah, he said
Sorry?
take a good look like 3 times, I think. Take a good
I
look,
know,
take a
right?
good look. And then there's this moment again, like Salom tries to go away and Ken grabs him by the wrist and pulls him back. Like he does that a lot, a lot.
Yeah, and also like how much did he love making like Salom all flustered? He's just
That's
like,
his, yeah, that's his favorite thing to do now.
I know, right? Like
And the
I'm
grandma
just like,
teasing him. The grandma, I think she already knows because she kept teasing
she,
Kang about
yeah, she
him
must know.
choosing.
Like if
Yeah,
seriously, if it turns out later on she doesn't know, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. I'm gonna be like, Grandma knows, right? But yeah, and I
course
was just
no.
like, and when he couldn't sleep, I was like, oh, because of course it's too cool, it's too comfortable, it's too quiet, like it's too
Not
unknown, and
used to
how
this.
like
Yeah.
yeah, and how his first instinct for comfort was to go to him.
Yeah. And
I'm
then
like, they are killing me right now.
him wanting to go to school by himself and Kang grabbing him again and dragging him to the car.
Yeah,
And
because
then
I
the
guess he's.
moment with the playlist. Oh my god. That
I know,
that
right?
was so natural and playful and awesome. Like
And obviously that's their song too. That must be the song that dropped today.
yes, yes. And the moment when he was trying to get the phone from them and he's
I know,
like
and he's
with
like
the
pulling
ear,
it.
oh please.
I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to say it. I was like, it was so off gun.
Me too. Oh my God, I was thinking
I
of
was
that
like,
scene as well.
I feel like Perth's been like watching his elders because that was like so like something that Off would do to Gun.
Oh, you mean Shimon?
Yeah,
Correct. Ah, but he was the one who did that. Yeah. Mm.
yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Perth was like, I'm going to like, I don't know, was he blowing in his ear, licking in his ear? What the hell was he doing? But either way, it was enough to like, yeah,
And
it
then
was
of
so funny.
course, they can have this while they're together just by themselves, but they still
Mm.
not each other's worlds when they're at school and
Yeah,
stuff like
it
this.
was interesting. I found that whole thing interesting because, like, if we go back to the bit where he's like, he thinks he's going to catch the bus to school
Yeah.
or whatever, it's like it's almost like he thinks that, like, Kang won't, that they're drawing a line between, like, like, I guess,
Oh
um,
yeah.
staff and, pupil or whatever. And also, like, whether or not Kang would actually want to be seen, like, together with him like that. And then, of course, not only was he just like, what the hell kind of thing, and come with me, and then we had the whole cute thing in the car, but like even when they're out of the car and they're walking into school, like he was touching him and arm around him, and like he's clearly not even thinking about that, I don't think.
Please
Like
share
it's
with
not
me.
even.
Let's mix our playlist together. This is so intimate actually to show someone your playlist. That you do
I
this.
know, right?
Yeah, with a friend or with someone very close and just
Yeah,
and
I
he
know,
kind
right?
of has to force this because
I
Silam
know, he
Silam is the
can't
one
help
who draws
himself.
the line.
Mm.
Silam
But then,
he's
and
the one who he was invited into Kang's world in school, but he chose not to go there.
yeah, and I mean, like like with the playlist and that, and finding out that they've got things in common that they didn't realize, I thought was a nice twist. But also, like, it's interesting. I found that scene though at the school where um their friends start to come into it. It's not Kang that kind of pulls away. It was definitely Salom that sort of felt awkward,
Exactly.
and made that distinction. So
Did I
I
say
think
Kang?
Kang's already like, he's not going to be, and we saw in the trailer, he's the one who wants them to like tell people once they're together. So it makes sense to me that he's like not, even at this stage in their relationship, he's not backing away from it, sort of thing. But I loved the friend, not the one that's in the second couple,
Oh
the look
yeah.
that he gave him, because it wasn't like a bad look or anything. It was like he was just like, huh, this is
Hmm.
different. Like it
Yeah,
was like he was,
exactly.
yeah, it was kind of interesting and kind of like not cute, but like I thought it was. I'm curious to see, how this will all pan out. But yeah, I was just like,
All
okay,
right.
should we do the next bit now?
Let's do the next bit.
All right,
See
I'll
you
meet
later.
you back here. I'll meet you back here when you're done. So new teacher, new female student teacher, and when I first saw her, I went, "Oh crap, they're not going to do the love interest thing, are they? The forced love interest." But I
Oh,
think
my
we're going to
first
get some.
thought was Pinfa's girlfriend is here.
Ah,
That was
yeah,
my
we're
first
going to get
thought.
some girl love. That was my second thought.
And his friends are worried. See, he's not. He won't get accepted into this world. He needs to do something about it. And they asked him like, "How is it?" And he wasn't ready to defend to say that Kang's actually nice to him. He said, "Girl, the grandma
Grandma's.
is taking care
Yeah,
of him."
yeah. And like, how? Oh my god, how curious was he to know like what his dream was? Like,
Yeah, the fight on the like he was he really wants Salom to share with him. And then we had that moment where he falls over and the heartbeat
oh no,
again,
the
and now
heartbeats. Yeah,
it's awkward. And then when this stops, he looks so upset, like he's angry that Salom does not want to share, like he won't let it
yeah.
go.
And it's Kang. It's that's right. It's Kang that like pulled away that time too, as well. Usually it's Salom. So I thought that scene was really interesting. And he's like obsessed with his phone. Like he's obsessed with Salom's phone. It totally reminds me of like every boyfriend ever. Like it's like, what are you looking at your phone? Nothing. Like it's like it's so funny.
Alphonse hold all our secrets.
That's
He
right.
wants all Salom's secrets.
But yeah, and then
And then we talk about their dreams.
them talking about the dreams and like Salom just being
Salom's
like,
like
it's already good just not getting beaten up every day. And I'm just like, oh, my baby, let me please hold you.
big dreams are for rich kids like you.
Yeah, I know, right? But then it was like really, and then we got the whole like other side of it because it's like that thing, isn't it? You know, we always think that like other people have it better than us, and like instead, he's like, my whole life is scripted in front of me, predetermined, marriage, kids, my father's life, basically. Like he has no, he's like, what's the point in having a dream, sort of thing, because I'm not going to get a chance to do
Everything
what
is
I want.
scripted.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she just takes the phone just because. And he says,
Yeah.
I just feel like snatching it.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, yeah, he just wants to know everything about him. And then, of course, we had the whole weird thing where he's like, it's like he's crushing on Pimfar, but he's not. This is a direct reaction to Grandma teasing him about loving
Exactly.
Shalom.
He's panicking. He's panicking. He's freaking out.
It's like it's so obvious. It's hilariously funny, and because of course, like on one hand, he's uh like Salom's confused because he's like, because there's a vibe between them, right? Like he's not in this on his own, like. And so when he's like, "What? Really? You like her? Like what? Really? Are you
Do you
sure?"
think? I think he might understand what's happening. I think he might understand what Kang is going through.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But it was just like, it's so funny because I feel like, I mean, we're only halfway through, and I feel like at some point in this episode, he's probably going to end up getting jealous of Salome anyway. So when oh, my phone is like almost
Oh, at the moment
flat.
when he was home and he was trying on different um outfits, and
Yeah.
he even asked for his brother's shirt. I mean, he wanted to look so nice. And that whole scene when he arrives, like it was made like I wasn't sure at first. I was like, oh, this is really cute. He looks awesome and everything, and he's so confident and he is enjoying the moment. And it totally did it for Kang.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
he was
the
like
episode,
all
it looks a
he
bit
was all
blurry, and I thought
yeah, it
it's a,
was.
at the
It was
beginning I thought, haha, this is so cute. And then I'm like, what if it's a fucking dream? Like, is he
no,
fucking dreaming or
no, like literally that is how he saw him when he looked at him. He was all like shiny and fuzzy and like perfect.
not? Yeah.
I know, it's so funny. And then he's such a dick and he's just like, you look stunning. And then he's like turns to the other one.
But the moment with I happen to be an introvert was hilarious.
Oh,
I
I know.
happen to
It
be
was,
an introvert. Oh my god.
yeah,
I
it
need
was,
to rewatch that.
I know, it was so funny. Like that whole scene. Because, of course, she's like a bit like, huh? Because I think she's confused as well. She's like, what's going on here right now?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, and like,
And then he's trying to get rid of Salam. And
oh,
but Pinfa is interested in spending time with the teacher. I'm sure Nabdao is her name.
yeah.
Please, please. She's so cute, and she even remembered what Salome wrote in that form, and like she's really cute. And that
Yeah.
moment with her at the beginning of it,
But yeah, it was
which
just
made her more approachable.
oh yeah, there's something going to be there for sure. So we're going to get three couples for the sounds of things. But the other thing that was like when he's like the you look stunning comment and stuff, and like then he sort of it diverted or whatever, and like you saw Salom, like Salom is slipping now. He's having a little bit of a downward like moment. It's just so funny. But
Yeah, he looked so lost in that moment. He was like, "Oh,
yeah, but yeah,
why,
she
what?
but and
But you wanted to listen to what you want to look
yeah,
into my phone.
I
What's
know,
happening
right?
now?"
It's just like because everything, literally everything Kang's doing is like flirting and like showing, like he's
Exactly.
acting. Like half the time they're together, he acts like a jealous boyfriend. So, and when they're not together, he acts like a jealous boyfriend. So I mean,
It's a
like
bit weird.
you could
Yeah,
you could understand if like Salom got confused.
it's a bit weird that when they're together, Kang is Kang, and then when Pinfa appears, he's basic. Suddenly he remembers that, oh wait, I'm actually panicking. I'm trying not to do this and do that,
Yeah.
and actually read the scripted lie that was laid
Well,
in front of me.
it's like once again this like idea of other people intruding on their space. Like when it's just the two of them, he's fine, but as soon as someone else is there and there's commentary or there's whatever, it's like he gets uncomfortable. But yeah, she definitely likes the teacher. And like
he
when
he's very uncomfortable. I think it's because she said, oh, you two are going to this event, and it's like the same reaction that he had with the grandma, like, no, 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 me and him, no, no,
no,
not gonna
yeah,
happen, nothing's going on here.
yeah,
It's the same thing.
there's nothing to see, yeah. And I just like
Mhm.
the bit where the like student teacher was talking about the engineering area, and she's just like, oh, there's this thing here, if you trip in the square you're like gonna end up dating an engineering student. I'm just like, if Kang trips right now, I'm gonna die. And I must admit, I was a bit disappointed he didn't trip. I half expected him to, but like when
We
he
still
was
have
like,
time.
yeah, when
There's
when
still
he
time.
that's right, there's still half an episode, yeah. When he was oh, wouldn't that be super dramatic if they met up like in the courtyard or something, and as he's walking towards him he trips. um
And also, Salam, they are talking about abroad. I'm thinking maybe at the end he's going to have the opportunity to go study abroad.
hmm. But then that doesn't necessarily mean as well, though, in this situation it wouldn't necessarily mean that they would have to split up, because it's really common for rich families to send their kids abroad to study.
I had that thought as well.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if they end up going together, but I guess we'll see what happens. But
We'll see.
yeah, the bit that like cracked me up as well though too, because it was like the first time we kind of, so it wasn't really jealousy, but he was definitely watching. Was when Kang was like making his excuses and like dragging Pim far away, and like he had a hold of her wrist while he was doing it. Like he'd grabbed a hold of her, like sort of like, and he's like, we're just gonna go and do this. Only Salom's interested in engineering, and the whole time he was like looking down, like where he would be holding onto her. Like it's like because
Oh,
that's normally what he does with him.
yeah.
And I was just like, that's the first time we sort of seen like kind of. Before he's kind of bemused or he's like confused or whatever, but that was kind of like very pointed. He was like looking at that. So I thought that was kind of interesting too. But yeah,
Okay, let's go into the next
part
part.
three. Okay, I'll
Go,
see
go,
you
go,
back
go.
in a bit. Hey,
Hey, can you hear me?
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So part three.
Part three.
Sorry. Okay. His reaction to that guy coming to talk to Pimfar was hilarious. He's like, "What the fuck?"
He actually wasn't very much impressed by the situation. I mean, he didn't try to intervene. He kind of just let it go. I
Yeah,
think now that he didn't need to really pretend, Ceylon was not there anymore. He kind of relaxed and let the guy take over.
Yeah, but did you notice what he did though? Like he did what he does. Like he did his charismatic thing. Like he is he's totally the guy who would in most situations, sort of like take over or show off or whatever, which is what he totally does with the lizard thing. Um
I think
but
I feel like it's not only about this. I feel like it's also about Selam and the fact that he starts thinking, am I being a coward here?
yeah, maybe. But
And he is testing himself. And I think he did this with the lizard. He was testing himself, and he's like, "Okay, I want this war." And then again, when they were they're doing the first aid exercises, I think that was also the moment when he was testing his courage.
Yeah, because I mean, like, I have to say this. Who the fuck told him to do that? Like, literally, no one else was doing that. The teacher was telling them about compressions. No one said anything about the breaths. And he's just like, I'm just going to do this bit and see what happens.
Yeah, it's like, can I do this? Can I do this? I will do it. I know I can. I have no feelings. I can just do it. I can do it, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't, and Salam was like, huh. Did you see his face?
Yes, I know, like him trying not to smile and still like this little tiny smile. But like, what I was referring to is like when he's around other people, he's very kind of like charismatic and brazen and like out there sort of thing. But and shows off a little bit and stuff like that. Like when he's with his friends, he's like the leader, whatever. He likes to stand out. But like when he's with Salom, he's just honest,
Sure.
you know. Um but yeah, I like the shirt, like, and it's so funny, like his the when he gave when he gave Salom the shirt and they came out and they both got matching shirts on and everyone's looking
Yeah,
at them.
exactly.
It's because
He's like,
they look like couple shirts now.
exactly.
Oh, it's so funny. But like at that,
And now,
I feel like we
and
may have.
now,
Sorry.
and now Salam was the one who grabbed him by the wrist and.
Yes, I noticed that as well. Yes, I noticed that too. Um, and the the other thing, and also like not only grab by the wrist, but like taking him to see things and like learn things and experience things. So a little bit of role reversal there.
Yeah.
But I feel like we may have had some foreshadowing as well for the future, for like maybe future like painful moments in the series, because you
Oh
had that
yeah.
whole, Kang's future or his own dreams, like what's more important.
And right now he's choosing to help Kang instead of himself. Now he's helping himself because he's getting out of the dangerous situation. But
Yeah, but long term, like
while
how?
being in this dangerous situation, he kind of still had this hope for his future. But
Yeah,
being with Ken, he loses the hope for his future, and
potentially.
instead
Yeah,
he focuses on Kang's future
yeah.
and giving Kang a dream and assuring that Kang can actually reach that dream.
Mm. I think the thing will be is if they can achieve their dreams together. Like that's the goal, I guess. But yeah, like it's just
I hope
uh
that's what happens.
yeah, same. And then of course we get the second couple and once again their fight's postponed.
These guys made to shake hands, and they look at each other, and they still have shaking hands. I'm like, I'm still aware you're still holding each other's
Yeah,
hand.
but did
Like,
you
this
see
is
the
going on
did
forever.
you did you see the clench though? Like they were like trying to break each other's hand. Like there was a lot of really hard squeezing going on there. But I'm just like I feel like there's a lot of sexual tension. Oh no. Anyway, and
Something
then
is going to happen when the game season is over
yeah, I keep
with
waiting for
them.
like I wonder if it's gonna be like one of those like hilariously funny kind of scenes where like it's like super like the coming together like a fight super violent and then it just ends up with them kissing. And they come
Will
out like
not be surprising.
they come out from somewhere like the toilets or whatever and they're like their clothes are all torn and they look like they've been like beating the crap out of each other but they've just been like hardcore making out.
I can
I'm
definitely see that coming.
I'm predicting this. Hello.
Hi. Sorry. I'm feeling the feels.
I'm like, I need you to hold me. I'm like, part four. I'm like, what the fuck was that? It was like such a roller coaster.
Oh,
Okay, part four.
okay. Let's start from the start. Okay,
Okay,
from
so
the
like,
beginning.
yeah, so okay, so his true dream, Salim's true, oh my god, I can't say his name properly. Salim's true dream is making music, okay, which is really sweet, and it's probably why he can play the guitar and stuff. Um, when Kang like volunteers, so he will like do it. It's like so sweet. It's like really so sweet. And like the whole way,
Indeed.
like Kang was looking at him while he was telling him like his actual dream, I was like dying. I was just like, oh my god.
That is so cute. And the moment with the flashbacks. I mean, I usually kind of hate when there are lots of flashbacks because it feels like they're taking my time. Just give me new stuff. Why? If I want to watch the old stuff, I'll just go back and watch it. But it works in this series
It
the way they
does.
incorporate the stuff.
Yeah. And I
And
don't think
then
it was like excessive or like, you know, they yeah, think they did it well.
and then Pimpa is there in the crowd and she's smiling knowingly and she just I freaking love her. I love her.
I know, right? But like, okay, so the locks bit, oh my god, like I was just like the locks. I was like, oh, he got the locks. That's so cute. Oh, he did it without him knowing. And then when he gave one to Pimper, I was just like, oh, he has like zero like self actual realization. This boy has no idea what he's doing. That was my thought at that time. And then we had him go back and
And Salam had hoped that he went back, like us, just
yeah,
like us. Like he
I
went
was
back
so
to attach the
confused,
lock
and
to
he was
his.
so confused, and he's so hurt now. And I
He's,
was just, I
I
did,
I feel I am feeling it. I feel his pain.
yeah.
I was I was just.
I mean, it's funny because like we know that he doesn't like it. Like we know that that's not what's going on right here. But like he doesn't know that, and so that's why I'm sad. But then
I think he's starting to understand it, but he's fighting against it.
well, it's funny because I really liked the way they filmed. You know, like he was going to put the lock on there and then he dropped it, like and like that. If that's like not, that's a bit of fate right there for you. But
Yeah, it's
then when
fake.
he looked up at Salom's lock and saw someone putting a lock on there, like because the way they filmed it made it look like he saw that first, not her.
Uh-huh.
And I
Yeah.
got the impression that he didn't like that. Like I feel like if it wasn't her, he would have been like, "You need to take that off right now." Like,
He would have
but
started a fight.
yeah, like I feel like that would have been his reaction, like for real. But then when it was her, he was just like, "What the fuck?" And I did not. I must admit, I did not see that coming at all. I was so worried about them like making her like a jealous whatever love interest like for Kang. I did not see her having a crush on Salom like at all. So
I
I
don't think
was
he
just
has. I don't think she has a crush on Salome. I think she did it on purpose. I think
see.
she did it for Frank. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
think she did it on purpose. I don't know.
Well, because I didn't think so either, because I was totally getting like girl love vibes from her, so I was confused by that. But at the same time, you could be right; she might be playing him.
I
But
think
then,
yeah,
how
it's
could
like
she
she
know?
sees she sees how she knows I think she already knows he is in love with Salome. It's pretty obvious, and she sees what he's doing. She was there the whole day when he was trying to push him away and everything, but at the same time she saw that they were singing together and how lovely it was. And I feel like in this moment,
But how did
like
she know he would go back? Like she's like, I pretended to leave, and like you caught me. So it's like, how did she know that he would do the same thing?
I don't know about this, but I want to believe that she knows and she
Yeah,
did it on purpose.
I
Like,
I think she
do
knows.
you
I think she
do you
knows.
realize,
I think
like,
she.
does he realize that he won't be able to keep Salam around if 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 he accepts this lie that was scripted for him? He won't be able to have Salem as well.
Yeah,
I think
and
he
the
does not really think and realize that at
no,
this moment.
he he has no idea like what is going on in his own like head and heart. Like he's just
Yeah. And
he's
now
like
she's
as
there, and she's
he's
there. It's like, "Look, I could take Salam, and he's like, mm? He
he
did he like he did
yeah.
not even consider that someone else could have him. Like he has him right now in his house, in his life. He's giving him everything, and like I don't think he considers the idea that he could actually lose him while he's trying to get something else for himself to be with someone else or something like this.
No, but he just has.
This
I
is
feel like he has zero self awareness. Like he just like and it's because let's face it. Up until now, he has shown like zero romantic interest in her. Like all of their interactions have been friendly and nothing
yes,
more. So like it's definitely been prompted by like whatever feelings he's having, like whatever's going on with him, the teasing of the grandmother, all the rest of it. And I don't know, like I don't know if I see because this like I don't know, there was no guarantee that she would know he would come back there and do that. So I kind of feel like maybe she does like Salom, but I think she knows that he likes Salom too. Like I don't think maybe if she likes him, I don't think she like wants to, or maybe she doesn't even like. Maybe she just likes him as a friend. I mean, who knows? Like just because um she did that, that might just mean she wants to study there with him. Like, and it would make more sense her clicking her lock to him to his than Kang's because like she might not think Kang will get in or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I'm just like justifying out left, right, and center. We'll find out, but
we'll
um
find out.
I do think she knows though that um Kang
Kangla likes
that
him.
Kang likes him. Yeah, like I feel like if she does like Salom, she knows that they both like him. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like because to me, the way she was like, "Oh, you caught me," like
Um,
yeah. But and
I don't
then
know. You was very not surprised. I feel like maybe she was waiting for Kang or something. I don't know
maybe unless she was waiting to see like um what he
what
would
Kang was
do.
going to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I must admit, what I actually thought was gonna happen in that scene is I thought Salon would just be like tra la 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 and go home and not look back, and then we'd see this
Mhm.
cute little thing of him like clicking their locks together. And that was what I was totally expecting. I was not expecting what we got at all. I was like, what? Wait, what? And
Yeah,
then
he basically was like us looking at what Kang was doing. Like it was nicely done. The
it
fact that
was.
he went back and he tried. Oh, I'm just remembering it and it hurts. It hurt.
It
It hurt.
does. Like his face, like as you said, because like all through the day he wasn't really taking it very seriously, but then suddenly it's like really quite serious, because initially, I mean, he was hurt at first when he just gave her a look, like as well as him. Like it was because at first I think he thought they were going to do the looks together, and it was just that was sweet, and it was a romantic moment. And then, but
Yeah.
then it just became, then by giving her a look, it became a moment between friends. But then it was like not that at all, and so yeah,
Um,
broken heart. But the product placement little extra after the thing, just as I said, proved to me 100% he has zero self-awareness. Like, oh my god, I was so dying watching that. The way he
yeah,
was
I think that
staring at
we were
his mouth.
supposed to get that he was not aware of what he was doing. It was for us. He was
Yeah,
not
yeah.
aware what was
He's
happening to him
literally
in
like
that moment.
the zoom in on Salom's lips and then getting him to kiss the can, like not kiss the can, but drink from the can so that he could have a secondhand kiss. Like, seriously, this boy is
Come
like
on.
so dumb.
Did you
He's
watch
so
the trailer for the next episode?
I did, and now I'm just like, oh my god, I need to watch it about 10 times. I feel like I'm not sure I'm ready. But yeah, so
Yeah.
he's so hurt he goes home and like I wonder how he gets sick, whether he just pushes himself maybe. But
He
like
probably he leaves Kang's house because at this point I think he accepted this help from Kang because he accepted in a way he accepted his feelings. Maybe
yeah.
he decided, okay, this guy likes me. He why not?
Mm.
Maybe. And right now, this is just he doesn't need this, and it
I
makes
think
sense. Yeah, if make it makes sense if a person like him falls in love with someone, and now he's in this situation. Of course, he doesn't need anything for that person. He wants to pull back, and he wants to be on his own and not depend on the person that is breaking his heart.
Yeah, I mean,
So
like,
he would
I'm
want to go home.
yeah, I'm sure it's meant to be like a temporary thing, but because he needs to get his shit together, like, um, potentially he needs to pull his shields back up. That's what it is. He let Kang in, and now he needs to close him out.
What if that scene that um from the trailer happens in the next episode? But I don't think so. But
Oh, the
like,
one with the money, that scene.
mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
think
but
it's
at this point he probably doesn't need the money that much right now. Maybe
no.
it's be later.
Yeah, because I feel because it sounded like the grandmother actually sent him home because he wasn't well or something, or the
Send him
teacher,
home. The
or the te-
grandmother.
or the teacher. Someone send him home because it like
It was the teacher. It was, I
yeah.
think it was the teacher.
Okay, so
The
and so
grandmother
the
wouldn't send him to his brothers. I
no,
mean,
the grandmother probably would want to take care of him, but at the same time, she probably would understand like why he went home if he was sick or whatever. So like because you could easily say, oh look, I don't want to make you all sick, or I don't want to make he could say something like, oh, Kang's got a test coming up, I don't want to make him sick or whatever, and that would probably placate the grandmother. Um, but yeah, the fact that he goes there and like takes care of him and like does his homework for him, like what the hell? I mean, I feel like him doing the homework for him is probably not much that much help, but like the fact that he tries. Oh,
that's
I'm just
probably in the trailer, in the main trailer, there's this um moment when we don't see what the scene is, but we hear Salam say, "What is this thing between us?" I think this is what he's going to ask in the next episode.
yeah.
We're
Well, he
going to hear
says,
this.
like, why would you do that? Why would you come and take care of me when I'm sick and like finish my assignment or whatever?
Yeah, because at this point, like, exactly from his point of view, like, he
He's like,
gave him all the benefit of the doubt. Like, you like
yeah,
me, right? You like me,
yeah,
right? It's clear that you like me, right? And now it's
yeah.
just, why are you fucking with me? Like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
this?
So now he's like, who am I to you? Yeah.
Okay.
And because of course Kang is, hopefully he will work it out himself, and it won't be one of those moments where, because like we see like that looks like a kiss is gonna happen, like
Hmm.
an actual first kiss. But I hope it's not one of those ones where he like does it and then he's like, oh, that was a mistake. Like, because I
Yeah.
feel like he's not as deep as he is in there. Like this episode showing that he has like zero self realization. Like he just like has no idea what's going on. He's so confused and probably
Yes.
scared too, because this, I
Yes,
guess,
I think it is about it is about his fear. This episode is about his fear from my point of view, because he always, the whole episode, he keeps testing himself,
yeah,
like in
and
different situations, and in like, he can do other stuff, he can do the lizard thing, he can jump on the stage, but when it comes to Salam, it scares him.
yeah, and I think also as well, like they did, sort of ham down as well on this, in this episode, the fact that his future is predetermined and him being in love with with Salom is not part of that. So, how to fit that into what he's meant to be, and especially considering like he's trying to live up to the expectations of his father, even though his father has none. The barest minimum expectations that his father would have for him would be marriage, children, and take over the business. So if he can't even like fulfill those three things, like this is actually probably this I can understand why this might be way more harder for him to accept than for Salom to accept. I also
So
feel
this
like
episode, the way that this episode started, so fun and light, and
yeah.
no, I just want to lay on the floor and cry, like, what the
But
fuck.
they did it in such a good way. Like I'm so like hanging out. I'm still hanging out for like next week. Like how could they do this to me? Like I hate them so much right now. But it's like what was I gonna say? My brain, I swear. My brain is like broken. Um
It is late for you.
yeah,
What time
it's
is it?
4 a.m. Or
Oh my
actually
god.
it's technically it's 4:12 a.m., but we're not counting.
Oh.
It's all right. It's a weekend night. It's all good. Um but yeah, so the fact that like I feel like Shinon, no, I feel like Salom is more aware of his sexuality. I feel like maybe he's like not surprised that he likes Kang, whereas I don't know that Kang has ever really thought about a guy the way he's thinking about Salom. So that's also something else to like
Yeah,
contend with.
yeah, that's pretty much canon. I think.
So
Yeah, Ram
so that
is
is like, so if you couple
aware.
that, with like, you know, familial expectations, and this whole idea of his scripted future and just everything, because if you put like Salom and Pimfar together, then like she's the right choice in terms of his life, you know, like she probably comes from a good family. She's a girl. She's, you know, like he can marry her and make babies and do all the stuff that like he's meant to do, using finger air quotations. um but she's not the right choice for him. So, and I think it comes down to you know, like I said, fear of like the unknown, obviously, but also this um it ties into the expectations that he's, as I said, really realistically the only expectations probably his father has for him are those three that he mentioned is in his scripted future. And Salom doesn't really fit into that mold properly. It's not, which is crap, because he can they, you know, well, actually in Thailand they still can't get married, can they? But hopefully that will happen
Mhm.
soon. But you know, they can have babies. There's you know, other options, and he can still take over the company. I mean, I don't think he really wants to, but like it's not a if and or, you know, like, but I feel like he doesn't see that in this moment.
Yeah. This episode left me broken, but in a different way.
Yeah,
It was a painful fall from episode 4, and not because of quality or anything, but because it just
storyline. Yeah,
decided to
well,
break my heart.
because it was like, and the episode was like, you know, funny. It started out funny, and then it was like playful, and then it was like interesting, and then it was like, oh, is this your heart? Can I play soccer with it?
Yeah, but and it isn't funny how we went through the same, basically through the same thing that Salom went through.
Yeah, we did. We're totally seeing it from his point of view in this instance.
I
But I
feel
think,
like episode 3 was mainly from Salom's point of view, then episode 4 was mainly from Kang's point of view. This is a feeling that I get, even though we do see um, their perspectives in the
yeah,
episode. But anyway, it feels like the whole episode has the Kang vibe in episode
yeah.
4, and
Well,
this
it
one is
looks like it.
Salom's mostly.
Yeah, it looks like, even though like we're going to be dealing with the offshoot of this, which is obviously like Salon being upset and getting sick and going home and all the rest of it, it does look like it might be from Kang's perspective.
Yeah,
It might be his like coming to terms with things episode.
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So,
I'm kind of like, I really actually, it's funny because normally because I think this has 12 episodes, I think, right? And so what are we, this is episode 5, so next week will be episode 6, so that's like halfway through. That's not unusual for them to get together that early. I think in like Bad Buddy they got together in like episode 5 or something, so episode 6 is not too early, I don't think. I feel like I want them to get together earlier rather than later, because I feel like I don't necessarily want their relationship to be like the conflict of this drama, and I don't feel like it needs to be, and that it probably will, because there's this whole other, you know,
oh
um
yeah, yeah, because
storyline.
their relationship is supposed to help them get through hardships, isn't it?
Yeah.
This
So
is
I
how the wind and windmill thing is supposed to work, and how they must be there to um if you know if it works, if this references that I made in our uh, podcast for episode 3 and 4 are going to work further into the story, then they're going to get together sooner than later and just go through stuff and support each other and be there for
mhm,
each other and help each other.
yeah, I think that's probably what's going to happen. And I mean, yeah, I'm hoping that they'll sort it out next week, because if they linger on too much, then I feel like we need to see them in that place, like, so that we can believe when they start going through all the shit.
They need to be able to hold on to each other. To their bond need to be strong enough
Sorry,
to
can you just repeat that bit because it went all flary?
their bond need to be strong. Needs to be strong enough
Yeah.
to get them through hardships. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Totally. And also like what reading the lyrics um of their new song when they were singing it on the stage, like the translation of the lyrics, I was like, okay, I need to go and listen to this song and I need to read the lyrics. I was getting some like scary foreshadowing with the lyrics in that song because um I was like, please don't make this be a drama where it ends and they're not together. I will riot. I will like fly to Thailand and
Oh
set GMM on
no!
fire.
I'm not. I don't even want to consider it. No, 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 no. Don't put this. No, no. Don't put this thought in my head. I know. No, 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 no. Mm-mm.
No, but it's just it was something. There was a line in the song, and I just went, "This upsets me." but
But
I'm
how can the windmill move without wind? What are you saying?
it's a
No.
rusty old broken down windmill. No, I mean I can't see it. I feel like I'm like I'm struggling. I have to control myself not to like read the book. You know how we were talking about. I'm like, no, I don't want spoilers. Now I'm
You
like,
know what's funny? You know what's funny? The two references that I made. Remember how the movies end?
yeah. Oh, tragic.
Oh,
You better not have jinxed us. I'm
now I
gonna
hate
blame
myself.
you. I'm gonna blame you now if you've jinxed us. You're not wrong. All of the parallel movies that you're like pouring into this, they're all like tragedies. like,
Oh
how
fuck.
could you? oh, okay, it's not GMM's fault. It's yours. oh no, I mean, I feel like even if it can't. It just can't. They can't do that after all of this. They just
No,
can't.
let's stop talking about it. Let's just not manifest it.
it's like too traumatic to think about. Let's just go back to the fact that it looks like
Okay.
they're actually going to have a proper kiss next week. No, I'm super.
This episode just kind of fades out because we just kept talking until the end of time.
Well, that was fun.
At least for us, it was.
If you made it to the end, I'm not sure if we should apologize or congratulate you.
But thanks again for spending your time with us.
We're hoping to post on a regular schedule, but it's all still new right now, so just check out our Twitter at criticallyobs for all future posting schedules.
Bye for now. I'm Mirella.
And I'm Zoe, and we'll see you next time.